Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin and welcome to new video. Any plans for the weekend? I have no idea what to do, and I'm super bored all the time. I watched Sopranos. Classic TV show. If you haven't seen it, you should check it. Anyway, make sure to leave a like to support this channel, and subscribe if you are new here. Now enjoy the video. 21-year-old third-year med student from India who just vaccinated 68 kids against polio. Feeling kinda good about myself. Do your worst for it. Lucky you're a doctor, so you can pop your shoulder back in when you dislocate it, patting yourself on the back. He purposely wrote 68 when it was truly 69 to make the title less suspicious than it already was. To be fair, if he is 21 and almost out of med school, he probably has no idea what 69 is. Being a doctor might be the only way for you to touch a woman legally. How do you vaccinate kids when you aren't allowed within 100 yards of them? Administering vaccinations. Well done, this must be the pinnacle of your career. The untrained doctor's assistant does the jabs at my local clinic. You must be really looking forward to when you learn how to do a prostate examination. Thanks for helping kids while knowing you'll never have any. Congrats on passing the notoriously difficult Indian medical school exams. In another 3 years you'll be well placed to drive an Uber X if you keep up the hard work. 30-year-old, currently fighting vid. Bring some light into my life. Your head is longer than the width of your shoulders. Mf looks like Squidward's house. He look like he can headbutt a moose. You look like if the Hound had Sam Taylor's personality. I get called the Hound all the time, I just don't see it. I'm surprised you get called. I didn't know Easter Island statues could get vid. This man's headaches cause power outages. You're 30, but your shoulders are 13. As someone who knows op, I'm going to remind him of this daily. You've got the silhouette of a bottle of ketchup. Your head is literally shaped like a butternut squash, dude. Vid should be the least of your worries. Your head looks like a half-open tube of Pillsbury croissants. I'm opening a drive-in movie theater. We should talk. That's smart. Get ahead of the situation. Do your worst for it. Make me cry. So crying on Tumblr wasn't enough anymore? After they took away NSFW content, her blog couldn't survive. You look like you cry enough already. You again. Go away. Find another personality. Is dyeing your hair for attention a personality? Didn't your stepbrother do that in a video I watched yesterday? Nothing I could possibly say here is going to hurt you as much as the moment you close this page and return to your own reality. How many times do you have to post and delete before you realize nobody cares enough roast you? Despite your best efforts, you have no defining features to stand out besides your dyed hair. You're just as plain as they come, and you won't get more than a couple hundred upvotes or roasts. Let me guess, you peaked intellectually in 4th grade, reading at a 9th grade reading level. Once you achieved that, you continued to remain at a 9th grade reading level until 9th grade. That is when you became intellectually average among your peers, and then continued to progress with the pace of your peers. You realized that subtly, so you took a bunch of art classes and joined a bunch of student government things in high school to try and compensate for your averageness, then colored your hair the color of cotton candy Trix yogurt in an attempt to bring yourself back to 4th grade where you intellectually peaked. Is that accurate? 26. Just came out of a 5-year abusive relationship. Wanted to be a sound engineer, but becoming a therapist instead. I hope Reddit doesn't pull punches. That one therapist who starts talking about their own problems. Now look, I'm not saying your problems are insignificant, but when I was in your situation. No, shut up Shonda, this is my time to speak. I have the talking stick now. It's my session and you're paying me for it. You look like how a clammy handshake feels. Being in therapy your whole life doesn't make you qualified. I'm guessing your therapy technique will be to let your patients see you and know that things could always be worse. I absolutely hate to see a woman be treated like that. I'm so sorry that you had to endure that. You aren't the traditional sense of beautiful, but I'm sure the guy will come along, probably on his way, to slay Capt Hook with the other lost boys and sweep you off your feet, Tinkerbell. Honestly dude, the only thing I want to roast is your capital R's. In what world is it okay to curve the leg of the R that much to where it looks like a B? Go back to first grade, you bad penmanship little biatch. 24 years old male, Jewish, have bipolar disorder. I have 7 ex-girlfriends. Currently going through a soft breakup. Professional magician. Hit me with your best shot. From the sound of it, you've got making women disappear down pat. Looking like a worm at Josh Peck. That's not a smile, it's a dental checkup. I've never seen someone who has teeth that look like a wind-up chatter toy. Destroy me, I bet you can't. Save some swag for the rest of the call center. This is the weight Jonah Hill lost. You look like a GTA character in a cutscene. It's nice to know that Walmart has its own line of hip hop gear. You look like Elton John failed at life, tried to start a rap career and resorted to buying ugly jewelry to make himself feel better. Also there is a thing called hair gel, try it. No need to go 3 weeks without a shower until you can slap your greasy hair back over your obvious balding spot. I've been feeling pretty good since I started jogging again. Perhaps you can shatter my newfound confidence? You look like you buy bath water. Whatever block of ice you were thawed out of, go back in. Ladies look out, he's faster now. You look about as useful as an ashtray on a motorcycle. Gas prices will plummet once they start extracting all that oil from your face. Your t-shirt is the closest you'll get to having a girl sucking anything near you. It's always good to have dreams though. 20 years old, drunk, stoned, and feeling a little too good about myself. If Reddit had a face. And no neck. You look like a real life version of Chris Griffin from Family Guy. There is nothing wrong with being an unattractive fat girl. I don't know how you feel good about yourself when I don't feel good just looking at you. Peter won't be happy about seeing this toad dressed up like that. 18. Veterinary student, bored in quarantine. I like D&D, books, satire. I recently started playing on ukulele, but I'm tone deaf. Wow, girl with funky colored hair, a pet rat and a ukulele. If you were any less original you'd be a movie by J.J. Abrams. She looks like her IQ is so low someone would have to introduce her to her own reflection in the mirror. If Marilyn Manson was your dad, and also your mom. I love Marilyn Manson, so I take it as a compliment. Sweet dreams are not made of this. If you were the only other human on the planet I'd still prefer making out with the rat. Know what? I'm not going to roast you. Vet school assuming you get in, which you statistically won't, will do that for me. You poor soul. Look at that nightmare-inducing rat-faced creature. At least the mouse is adorable. Smart. As a veterinarian you'll be able to self-diagnose whatever is going on with your face and apply treatment. Roast me. Damn, first time I've seen is it that needs stitches. Nice hair, what shade of unemployment is it? Ever wondered why red cabbages aren't pulled out of the ground with the roots attached? You look like Post Malone's developmentally disabled brother, Pre Malone. I'm not like other boys. Roast my dad. His Father's Day has been going too well. He looks like he has a really expensive grill that he only used once. And a boat, can't ever drive the damn thing. The only thing less authentic than your Mexican lunch was the look in your father's eyes when he told you he loved you. From his facial expression it looks like his Father's Day hasn't been going that well, and he's too disappointed in fatherhood generally to admit that. That's the look of a man who is currently lost in a daily flashback to 30 years ago when his wife told him she didn't want to have kids, but he forced her to or he'd leave. No matter how hard he tries, he can't go back in time. Most of the thread roasting up, and not his dad LMAO that backfired. Not sure if he needs to be roasted. Looks like your family has already destroyed his will to live. He looks like he'd let everyone call him Jerry instead of Gary. Was this before or after he sent back the plain cheese nachos for being too spicy? Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. Enjoy your weekend. Focus on your past, not your future. Or on your future and not your past. Do whatever you want. Who am I to tell you what to do? Bye.